With the 4th of July coming up, everybody that has a pet has to realize this is a traumatic time for them. And we're going to find out some tips because we have Nikki from the Lake Tahoe Humane Society in, and we're talking pets on the 4th of July.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is really a big thing because
It is.
I love my dog. Everybody
Yep.
that has pets loves them, but they don't realize how traumatic this is. So give us some tips and ideas,
Okay.
things we need to know.
The most important thing, and what most people don't realize, is Saturday and Sunday are going to be really busy for us because the number of pets that are lost or go missing goes up by like 40% after the 4th of July.
Oh,
It's
wow.
huge. And you need to leave your pets at home. Not just when you leave them at home, you need to make sure doggy doors are secured. You need to make sure even your indoor pets, so like if you have cats, say, oh, my cat never goes out, put collars on them and put ID tags on them. If you don't have ID tags, people, come down to the office. We will give you the plastic temporary tags free of charge. Come down, just pick them up and we'll give them to you. Put that on a collar so if they do get out, at least you have a chance of finding them.
So I would assume then that the noises of the fireworks scare the animals and they go running outside
They
for
do,
safety.
and they're much more sensitive to it, the noises and stuff that we are. If your dog is a dog that you keep outside in the yard, bring it in that night. If you have an animal that's hypersensitive, and if you do, put them in a smaller room, a bedroom or a bathroom. If they're a dog that is crate trained, put them in a crate, cover it with a blanket, make sure the windows are drawn, the blinds, put the TV on, put a radio on to try and mask the noise of the fireworks, are always really good things to do. Never ever, and everyone should know this, but never ever leave your pet in a car, ever, period.
Yeah, if you go down to the
Especially-
fireworks, don't take your animal with you.
Don't. And then go,
leave them
oops,
in
let
the
me leave
car.
them in the car. And go, oh, it's night, it's cool. No, it's not a good idea. And another thing, which actually is something I just sort of found out, which is interesting, is the citronella insect repellent or candles that you burn or oil. If your dog inhales that fume, it can cause severe upper respiratory illness, such as pneumonia and other upper respiratory things. So beware of that.
Well, the other
around.
thing you mentioned that I think is really critical, everybody has glow sticks because it's at
Yeah.
night. But what they don't realize is that those glow sticks, what makes them glow, is actually poisonous.
Yeah.
And dogs,
That's a toy. That's like a cool
Right.
glowing toy. And not only the stuff inside, but even if they don't ingest any of the stuff inside, they just chew off a little bit of it. In the past 3 weeks, we've had, I would say, a half a dozen surgeries that we've had to help with where a dog has eaten something like that and it gets lodged. And I'm talking a $3,000 surgery.
oh boy.
And when you have to make a decision to put your dog down or get a $3,000 surgery, it's not a good decision to have to make. So be very, very, very careful of the glow sticks, and don't feed them table scraps either, because things like chocolate, beer, anything with yeast in it is really bad for
Really
your
big,
dogs.
it is.
Grapes, raisins, avocado, coffee. And we've seen dogs eat whole cans of coffee when they come in. And it's so sad. They're just like shaking. It's horrible. So just be very aware, and the bones in chicken and stuff like
All right,
that.
so let's just review it real quickly. Everybody knows you need, during the fireworks, get your dog in a quiet place, small room, turn on the radio, put them in if they have a crate, put them in the crate with the blanket. Real quickly, get the phone number of we got about 10 seconds, Lake Tahoe Humane Society. Where are you located?
We are 870 Emerald Bay Road. So
Okay.
just go down to the Y and hang a right. And the best number, if you need us, especially that weekend, is 530-577-4521, which is actually our after-hours number.
Thank you. We'll be right back after this.